Our next presentation is going to come from the Idaho National Laboratory. John Kirkham, the NSUF Capabilities Coordinator at the NSUF office, will be giving us a presentation on the Infrastructure FOA. So, John, when you're ready, take it away.
Alrighty. Today I'll be talking to you about the FY 2020 Scientific Infrastructure Support Funding Opportunity Announcement. The number for that is DEFOA 002129. I'll go over a brief overview with you, and then I'll go over the separate areas that we have for that call, and then the review criteria for both. And then I'll give you a little bit of contact information if you have any technical questions or some procurement questions. The funding mechanism for this call, the grants will be issued by DOE ID here in Idaho, and the different areas for these funding opportunities will be the reactor upgrades and the general scientific infrastructure. You can find the FOA at www.grants.gov, and you will apply directly at www.neup.gov. The FOA release date is pending technically for August, hopefully for an August 12th date. The applications will be due on November 13th of 2019 with an anticipated award announcement in June or July of 2020. As I stated before, we have two different areas. I'll first go over the university reactor upgrades, and then after that, I will go over the general scientific infrastructure. For the university reactors, the maximum individual award size could be up to $5 million with an expected award range of $1.5 million. DOE does anticipate on awarding multiple smaller awards with a period of performance of 1 year. The eligibility is for education reactors fueled by DOE. The list of these 24 reactors can be found in Part 1C11 in the FOA. The estimated funding level for this particular area is approximated at $2.5 million. For each application that we receive, the merit review will be by both DOE and NSUF reviewers. The review criteria will consist of 55% for safety and or security. That's for the potential of requested equipment, instrumentation, or modification to enhance the safety, performance, control, or operational reliability of research reactor systems, or to increase the quality, safety/security of or efficiency of the operation of the research reactor facility. 15% will be for impact. That's potential of the requested equipment, instrumentation, or modification to facility, improve or expand ongoing Office of Nuclear Energy research, training capabilities. 15% for utilization. So that's for the proposed equipment. It'll basically depend on the amount of student and faculty usage of the research reactor facility and the amount and variety of research. 15% will also be for execution. This will be for the capabilities to implement the full scope of the project, including timely project completion, personnel qualifications, budget, and feasibility. So for the general scientific infrastructure, again, the maximum award could be up to $5 million, with an anticipated award size of $250,000 for each proposal. Period of performance is for 1 year. eligibility. All universities are eligible to submit an application in the U.S. We require one application per institution can be submitted to this area. So a single institution cannot submit two applications into the GSI. There is a university cost match required for a one-to-one, anything above 250,000, and I'll go over that a little bit more. The estimated funding level for this will be also approximately 2.5 million. I would like to point out some exclusions. So the NSUF provides access to high performance computational resources here at INL at no cost to users. Proposals requesting to purchase HPC equipment will not be entertained. You can find a little bit more information on this if you go to those websites you see there at nsuf.inl.gov or at hpc.inl.gov. Some of the review criteria for the GSI you see here, it's a little bit different than the university reactors. Again, both will be reviewed by DOE and NSUF. You'll get 25% for impact. Again, for just basically for the request to facilitate, improve, and expand ongoing Office of Nuclear Energy research and training capabilities. 25% for utilization. So that's, student, faculty, and research usage of the capabilities, the amount and the variety of research. And then 25% for NSUF priority. That's the importance of the proposed upgrade to the nuclear science user facilities as either improving or expanding existing partner facility or as a potential partner facility. 25% on execution, just like the reactors, capability to implement the full scope of the project, including timely project completion, personnel qualifications, budget, and feasibility. So we'll go over a little bit more on the cost match. So cost sharing is encouraged, but is not required. So however, there is a cost match. So for example, if you were to propose a project that costs $350,000, it is a one-to-one, so the university would be responsible providing $50,000, and then DOE would share that cost with another $50,000. So their total cost would be obviously $300,000. Yours would be $50,000, totaling up to $350,000. And again, the anticipated award range will most likely be $250,000 for most applications. Here's some contact information for you. If you need to get a hold of me, you can contact me there on the website you see. There is some commonly asked questions and answers posted on that website you see, or you can email me directly through nsuf@inl.gov. Procurement questions can be submitted to the CO, the contracting officer, Trevor Bluth, at that email address you see there. Obviously, the application site will be directly through nup.gov. I can now open for any questions that you may have at this time. Drew, if you would like to relay those to me after you see them.
Jonathan, are you still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
Okay. Sorry, we dropped off for just a second. So we will be taking questions. I'm assuming you finished your presentation. Sorry, we dropped off for about the last 5 minutes. So okay. Okay. I'm making the assumption that the attendees saw what we didn't see here at headquarters. So if there are parts of the presentation that need to be clarified, please do ask those questions or ask for somebody to repeat those slides. So, John, would there be interest in proposals with new NSUF facilities proposed, specifically ones that are not involving irradiation, such as mechanical testing or thermal hydraulics?
Yes. Yeah, we'd definitely be interested in seeing those.
Could you repeat the solicitation number?
Yes, that is DEFOA 002129.
For GSI applications, are vendor quotes for equipment necessary in the proposal?
Yes, they are. Yeah, above $5,000 are required to have a vendor quote.
Can you please clarify the cost share for general infrastructure? It initially said 1-to-1, but the example showed 7-to-1, 350K to 50K.
Yeah, so it's just required. So anything above 250,000 will require a 1-to-1. So if anything, say if the total cost of the proposal would be 300,000, which is 50,000 above, half of that 50,000 that came above the 250,000 would be required by the university, and the other half, which would be 25,000, would be covered by DOE. So DOE would then therefore put in 275,000, but the university would be required to put up 25,000.
Are there specific areas of interest for this FOA in the general scientific infrastructure area?
Not specifically, but we do look towards establishing or improving capabilities for handling radioactive material and nuclear fuel and material examinations or characterization.
We'll stay on the line with John to take any further questions for the next few minutes. John, it looks like that's all the questions we have. We will break for about 15 minutes before starting our final presentation with an NSUF overview. So please join us at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Drew.